Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Asa, and if you're new here, I mainly talk about my books and I try to review them. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for your support and keep watching. Let's get into it. Moving on. So the book that I have for you today is a non-fiction book. Why would I pick up a non-fiction book, you might ask? You know what? I ask myself the same question sometimes. But the truth is, every 2 or 3 months, I get this urge to pick up something mature. Be one of those finance bros who talk about building habits or saving money or psychology, something like that. So, I picked this book up. Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. So, by the title of this book, you might have already guessed that this book is about relationships. What exactly about relationships? Now, the book is based on this core idea that men and women are from different planets. And how or why would you expect an alien person or a person from a different planet altogether to have the same values, the same beliefs, the same habits as you? So, with that being said, this book majorly talks about the commonly occurring conflicts between men and women. Now, these conflicts are majorly due to their behavioral differences, their not meeting of expectations, or just plain difference in beliefs. This book talks volumes about the cause of these conflicts and the solution to these conflicts and how one should understand their partner. This book does not talk about changing your partner in any way. It is about understanding their thought process, understanding how they are programmed to think and how we should react to these. So it has a lot of different chapters covering various aspects of relationships. For example, one is men go to their caves and women talk. So as the title reads, men generally don't like to talk about their problems and retreat into their caves, while women like to share and talk to their friends about their problems, and that's how they feel better. The next one is scoring points with the opposite sex. It is basically how men and women are different in keeping track of points for every good deed their partner does. So that was interesting. The second was how to communicate difficult feelings. So there are a lot of chapters covering all the different aspects about relationships, and it is a very comprehensively written book. Coming to the review part, I felt that this book was first way too long. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly bored for the most part of it because it has way too many examples, it has way too much stuff, and it is explained in such agonizing detail that it is really very tedious to read. Most of it I felt like it could have been condensed, but it was not. So that was one of the thing I did not like about this book. The second point was that most places I felt that the book was a little stereotypical, to the point where I felt it was a little offensive to me, I mean to women. I think that was because I am a woman and the author is a man. Maybe because of that, I don't want somebody to put me into boxes of how I behave, and maybe that was the origin of that feeling. But yeah, I felt like some places it was a little offensive to me. Third point was that I did not think that the book was relatable. I mean, I don't think that you should pick up this book unless you have severe problems in your relationship. You get what I mean? I mean, most of the youth or most of the young people who don't have this kind of problems in their relationship need this book. I mean, every book should be written in such a way that it is relatable to a wider audience. But I felt that this was not it. It was a little too specific, and that is what made it a little bit tedious for me. So it was not relatable, and hence it was kind of boring for me. So unless you are in a severely bad state in your relationship and you really want to try hard and try to understand your partner, then I think you should pick it up. Otherwise, I don't think that it would add too much value to your life. So yeah, basically that was my thoughts about this book. Not too great, and I think that I'm pretty bored by most of the non-fiction books, and this was more than boring for me. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna rate it a 3 star. Maybe I just rated 1 star more for the effort the author has put in, which is a lot actually. He is a psychologist and he has put in so many examples about his own life, his wife, his kids, and all his patients, like most of his patients who agreed, of course. So yeah, I think the one extra star is because of that. So yeah, pretty mid book. Don't give it a read unless you are in the need of it, I would say. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Bye bye.